I think Magic the Gathering players in general need to come to the conclusion they are not the target demographic of Magic the Gathering. Wizards of the Coast, the company that owns Magic the Gathering, has basically come out and said that they do not want the majority of players in their community. They want a different demographic to play this game, which is all well and good. But when that other demographic isn't fucking buying your game, but the old demographic is, what are you going to do about that? Magic Wizards of the Coast is the worst run company I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, and I follow Marvel every step they make. I follow them completely, and yet Wizards of the Coast is still absolutely the worst. I cannot believe the decisions that they make on an almost daily basis. They fucked up their main cash cow, which is Standard. Standard is they use the last 2 years worth of cards to make decks, and you play tournaments with them. Every year the cards rotate out. And they had another fucking controversy when they changed the rotation timeline. But every year the cards rotate out and you play with the new cards. That's how they keep you buying packs. We get it. We know what it is. They fucked up Standard, where Standard is almost completely unplayable. There are only 2 viable decks. And one of them is sporing as shit. It's not interactive, and it's basically just like a stalling. It's called Turbo Fog. You basically just stall out and then win. Like after like 30 minutes. It's horrible. Horrible. It's not intuitive, it's not fun, it's not interactive. So nobody's playing anymore. Because everybody's now just waiting for the next rotation, which albeit is in like 2 or 3 weeks. But everybody's just waiting for the next rotation to occur so they can stop playing this fucking shit show. So what's the important thing here? The important thing here is, instead of fixing these things, Wizards of the Coast is going out and they're making this new kind of intro pack. It's called Game Night. And it's 5 decks pre-made, all right? And I think it sells for $40. So new players can come and buy this Game Nights package and play with their friends. That's all well and good. However, these things already exist. There are intro decks. There are starter decks. There are challenge decks. These are all pre-made decks that you can buy of varying power levels. There are dual decks, which are specifically made to be able to play against each other in a fun, interactive way. There are these things called welcome decks that are free, that are given to the game stores to hand out for free. I cannot stress for free enough, okay? To new players, a very low power level, and then they learn how to play the game by actually playing the game, which is, honestly, you can't sit there with a rulebook for Magic the Gathering. It's just impossible. You have all these new player products out there, and yet Wizards of the Coast felt the need that, you know what we need? We don't need to fix Standard. We don't need to fix anything for the regular players. We need more intro decks. We need another product for new players. Meanwhile, new players aren't playing the game. They're not coming to the game. They're not. It's flat out not. And it's not because of misogyny, because you guys have literally turned Magic the Gathering. I have never seen a bigger safe space since fucking Overwatch. It is horrendous. You can't say anything. You can't meme anything. Tournaments are boring as fuck to watch because it's like watching. Rogue Deck Builder says it's like watching golf, but it's like watching paint dry on the wall. To be honest, I'd rather sit there and like cut myself. Not to commit suicide, but just so that I'm doing anything else other than I'd rather roll around broken glass and light myself on fire than watch PTQ coverage of Magic the Gathering. It's that bad, and I used to watch it a lot, and like I can't do this shit anymore. The commentators are horrible. The pro player scene is a fucking garbage fire and is disastrous. They're all turning on each other. They're all shit-talking each other, which you think would be fun to watch the drama unfold. No, but it's just sad and boring. But these are the players that Magic the Gathering wants you to look up to, wants you to aspire to be. There was a pedophile judge scandal. There was everybody's cheating. They found out everybody fucking cheats in this game. Everybody in these tournaments is fucking cheating. All these Magic the Gathering celebs and pro players are fucking cheaters. You know, when I say this out loud, like all at once, this is a fucking garbage fire. This is really bad. And then you expect new players to want to come into that and play this. What universe do you exist in where this is possible? What you need to do is you need to fix a lot of shit, first of all. But I think the most important thing for you to do is to fix Standard. Standard is your main breadwinner. Standard is where the majority of players do want to play Standard because it's rotating. Even though everybody complains, oh, I gotta buy new cards, it's not. It's actually not that bad. But the average deck, yes, the average net deck costs like $600. But we're talking about $100 to $200 every 3 months, which is totally doable for the vast majority of people who play the game. And then, of course, you can always build like $40 decks to actually do really well. You got to fix that first, though, because the fact of the matter is, when you have one or two cards warping everything, which has been the case since Kaladesh, like I think a year and a half, 2 years ago, something's wrong. Your research and development is not researching and developing anything. They're not catching anything. There have been, I think, 3 different ban waves of Standard for the first time in, I think, 10 years. Why do you need to ban these cards? Because you didn't research them properly. You didn't test them. Is anybody testing these? We complain with Marvel that nobody's editing the books. Is anybody testing the cards? Do you guys even play the game? Honestly. No, it's a serious question. Do you guys even play? Because I see all of you on Twitter spouting some liberal bullshit. No, seriously. Everybody's complaining about Trump. Everybody's complaining about transphobes. Everybody's complaining about misogynists on Twitter. Every single fucking one of your employees are doing this. And they hide behind the fact, oh no, this is my personal Twitter, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. But then why are the cards shitty? Like, I can at least forgive you if the game was good, but the game is not good. The game's not good right now. Why? What are you doing? You're not doing anything. That's what pisses me off the most. Because in the end, it's not about the game. It's not about the comics. It's not about anything. I don't even think it's about the culture. It's about these people having a cushy job and wanting to keep that cushy job for as long as humanly possible. So everybody drops their work rate, and everybody's just they set a new standard, a new very low standard. And the problem is that the cost of getting into creating a new game or becoming a challenger is way too great. That's why I'm so happy about what Zach, Brightwiser's, Ethan are doing, because I think it's fantastic that you're figuring out a way to go completely against the grain and to challenge them at their own game. Because in the end, look, competition breeds creativity. That's the biggest thing that we want. It also breeds lower prices for some reason. No, it's a very obvious reason, but anyway. I feel like this went off the rails. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me at Trajan Channel on Twitter and here, I guess. I'll catch you guys later.